Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a friend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up, the choice is yours, don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend, as an old enemy. Memory, memory, memory. Come doused in mud, soaked in bleach, as I want you to be, as a trend, as a friend, as an old memory. Memory, memory, memory. And I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. Memory, 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 memory. And I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. No,
Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Bodi Pozi Comedy. Please welcome already on your stage your host, Dan Smith.
How we doing, everybody? Come on. If I can get up here and be a stand-up comic, you guys can do better than that. Come on. Make some noise. We're few, but we're mighty. There we go. All right. Let's see. I'm going to get this out of the way right away, okay? I'm just going to let you know, it's okay to laugh at the person in the wheelchair. This time. This is like the one time you're going to get to do it without being an asshole, so, you know. I'd run with that if I were you, because I sure as shit can't. You know what I was thinking about earlier? I was thinking about the dumb things that you're scared of when you're a little kid. Is any of you, were there anything when you, what was yours? Sharks in the swimming pool. Okay, that would scare me for sure. One of mine that scared the shit out of me was The Count on Sesame Street, you know? It was traumatizing. Every time he would be on TV, I would just scream and cry until my mom changed the channel. And so to this day, this is why I blame Sesame Street for me being bad at math. You know, helping kids to learn my ass. I've been in a chair my whole life. One of my biggest dreams growing up was to compete in the Paralympics someday. Now, I never got there as an athlete, but I did go as a spectator one time. And, you know, I was going to tell you guys about my favorite sports that I saw while I was there, but I figured instead of telling you, I'm going to show you, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to act out 3 sports, and when you know what sport I'm doing, you just yell it out, okay? So here's the first one. Basketball. That one's easy. Basketball, yeah. Okay, all right. Here's the second one. Swimming is an excellent guess, but no, actually the answer we were looking for is drowning. Yeah, you can't swim in a wheelchair. All right, last one, here we go. Hey! Wheelchair hurdles, yes. Alright, you know, I'm going to tell you, though, that it does kind of bother me when the first thing people notice about me is my chair. You know, I tell you, anytime I catch somebody staring at my wheels for too long, I'm just like, hey, asshole. My eyes are up here. I had Taco Bell for lunch. Big mistake. You know how on the Taco Bell packets they have little sayings, you know, it'll be like caliente or live Mas or some shit like that. Yeah. So I'm on lunch, I got my tacos, got my chalupas, and I got my hot sauce packet. This fucking hot sauce packet says to me, not sitting this one out. Now I got the Taco Bell shits and a side order of feeling attacked here. I'm sober. I just passed 3 years sober a couple weeks ago. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, I had to quit drinking because if I had gotten one more DUI in this thing, my wheels wouldn't get impounded. Talk about a DUI. Talk about a pub crawl. I am having a hard time with it. You know, all those meetings, they're all downstairs in church basements. You know, they're all 12-step programs. Need a program with a ramp. ADA compliant, AA. You know, but when I was a drinker, I'll tell you, the one drink I never understood somebody drinking was a Bloody Mary. Any Bloody Mary fans here? No? Good, yeah. I tell you, I feel like the Bloody Mary was invented by somebody whose doctor told them, you know, you really need to start consuming more vegetables and less alcohol. And they said, no can do, doc. You know, best I can do is meet you halfway. And I'm sticking a piece of bacon in it, because fuck you, doc. When I write my autobiography, I know I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it If I Could Walk a Mile in My Shoes. That's a new joke. It works. All right. Like that. Let's see. You guys want to hear the dumbest thing anybody's ever said to me? Yeah? It happened when I was in college. You see, the IT guy that worked at the college I went to, he was also in a wheelchair. And one day I was talking to somebody when the IT guy rolled by, and this person stopped what they were saying and said, "Hey, do you know him?" Yeah, because that's how that works. You know how the Best Buy has the Geek Squad? We're the GIMP Squad. I didn't say that, though. I just said, we've met a few times. I'm not kidding you. Her next fucking question was, "Is he your brother?" I said, "Oh, so you've heard of Anna and Steve?" She said, No, who are Anna and Steve? I said, "Oh, you see, Adam and Eve had a twin who couldn't walk. So God left them out of the Bible because he didn't want to admit that he fucked up on 2 of the first 4 humans he created." So you see, you come from Adam and Eve, but people in wheelchairs, we come from Anna and Steve. Which actually works out great because it means people in wheelchairs, we get into heaven no matter what we do on earth. Nothing. You know why? Because neither Anna nor Steve could reach that goddamn apple. Why is there no escalator to heaven? You just died. You can't catch a free ride. Welcome to eternal paradise, but first, here's some stairs. Obviously, I don't care. I've been riding the highway to hell since the day I was born. All right, maybe that one joke doesn't work. Hey, people with disabilities, we do get. Hey, how much time have I done?
You've done maybe 2 minutes, 2.5.
Really? Okay, well, I don't think so. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going then. People with disabilities, we get made fun of sometimes. We get called some pretty mean names. One of the names that really bothers me, it's a word that starts with an R. You know what? We know what word it is, right? So here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're just gonna get it out there. All right, we're gonna say it together on the count of 3. No, don't laugh at me. It'll be good for us. We're gonna get it out there, and just after we say it this time, we're never gonna say it again. All right? So on the count of 3, we're gonna say the R word. 1, 2, 3. What? Fuck. That's it. Oh, you knew my joke. Oh, you remember? Okay. I thought you were just guessing. God damn, okay. Yes, it's Republican. Yeah, all right. Anyway, I'm going to tell you, though, being in a chair, it's not so bad a lot of the times. There's no such thing as standing room only. You can't beat the parking, especially when my picture is in every parking lot. Okay, here. Yeah, I'm stuck, so that's the best you're gonna get. But I'm gonna tell you though, the biggest fuck you in all of society to people in wheelchairs, specifically, it's right outside of every goddamn elevator. It's that little sign, "In case of fire, use stairs." Yeah, right below that, there's another little sign with a picture of me on fire. It says management not responsible for barbecued cripples. Don't worry, I can say the C word. You can't. No, you had your chance last time. You blew it, so you can't say it. All right, I'm gonna tell you one more thing, and I'm gonna get out of here. My wife and I, we've been married for 15 years. Thank you, I appreciate that. We're a happy couple, yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. You know what's frustrating though is after 15 years, people still ask me, "Is your wife in a wheelchair too?" I don't go around asking you guys, "Hey, so does your spouse also ask really fucking stupid questions?" No, she's not in a wheelchair. She has a fetish for them. My lady likes her role play. All right, that's my time. So I'm going to bring up your first comic of the evening. It's Julian, right? Yeah, all right. Julian Jefferson, everybody, please welcome back to this stage for the first time in I don't know how long. Way too long. Good to see you. All right.
Yeah, always a pleasure, bro. Thank you. Hey, give it up for my man, Dan, man. Give it up, bro. God damn. Dan's the only guy that I know from here in this comedic venue, alongside with my guy, Derek. But I did stand up back in 2016. Derek, thank you for inviting me, my brother. Dan's the mainstay, man. How are you? How are you all Friday evening? You guys good? How are all four of you? You guys good? You guys good? Yeah? I'm going to sit here, Bill Cosby as himself style. With my daddy long leg striped shirt and my tattered dress shoes for the most part. How are we? Everything is good? I got these slacks earlier from the Macklemore thrift store, and I feel good about myself. I honestly do. I feel good. I need a haircut, and the self-deprecation thing, it goes so far. But when I was asked, when they came to me and say, "Hey man, you want to do stand-up and come back and for your first time," I said, "Hell yeah, fucking right. I want to stand up. Fucking right." This is my friend here. Imagine my friend. My friend was Derek. If you know Derek, just imagine Derek. Fuck yeah, fucking right. And then I was just like, yeah. And I was like, but prepared material, dude? Prepared material? No, not prepared material. You know what I mean? Prepared material? What is that? People still do that these days? You're still doing that? Prepared material. I'm 40 years old, unemployed, just recently moved back in with my grandmother, okay? Most you're going to be prepared out of me is a couple of TV dinners and some lousy lines that I remembered for these plays that we do. Okay? All right? That's it. That's all you're going to get. And these plays, as a matter of fact, plays, prepared monologue. Prepared monologue? Fuck. You got to be fucking kidding me. Sorry to use... how I honestly feel. Monologue. Prepared monologue? No. I'm not the only monologue I have is prepared to be expelled any moment. And I don't, you guys, you would, it would be best if I didn't expel that. So, so just as, so no more prepared material. That's your prepared material right there. All right. Thank you. And that monologue goes prepared into, if I'm like stiff and I have to use preparation H. And that's always no good. All right, my guys just coming in, because when I do use preparation H, when I first came in this venue, no one was here, and I wanted to use this bathroom. And I didn't ask to, because I wanted to be polite, and I wanted to say, "May I do in your bathroom? May I do in your bathroom?" But I didn't ask, because I wanted to be a gentleman in Scout's honor, because I wore my granddad's shirt, and he always asked me to be such. So I did such. So being a Scout's honor. I wanted to make sure I came in tip-top shape for you guys. How you guys doing for your Friday night, for your Friday evening? Everything's good? Yeah? Is it getting a little crisp, a little cold outside all of a sudden? First the flowers, then the showers, then the flowers? Yeah? This is going to be pretty hot pretty soon? It sounds like the description of my Not even sex life. Not even, dude. Not my nothing life. Do you know what I mean? My nothing life. It's either Showtime or HBO Max at this point, basically. And I'm comfortable with that. I live inside of my skin, and I go wherever my slacks tell me. But pretty much, I come here, guys, because I saw Stab comedy. And that was the part that drew me. Fucking Stab, yeah. When I watched Scream, the parody was Stab, and I was like, fuck yeah, Stab. I'm a horror guy. Okay, yeah, Stab. Hopefully I don't be stabbed, or I don't get scabbed, or stabbed, because there's a lot of scary things happening in Sacramento right now and everywhere else. So I just took it the reverse of Stab, and I went Bats, because I'm a horror guy. And I like Bats. I like the movie Bats, and I feel as though I what's the word? I not familiarize myself, but what am I trying to say, guys? If I identify. That's it. I saw the film, and I am Bruce Wayne. Sometimes. All right, I am Bruce Wayne and Bruce, all right, at the same time, sometimes. And I am Bruce Payne, sometimes too. Just depends on who I'm dating. Now, basically, by being Bruce Wayne and being a man of bats with this nostril, you can get away with it, because all my friends said my nostrils resembled that of the Batcave. So I like that. That's probably where my tooth went. I have a missing tooth. Okay, so every time I sneeze, I say, guys, did you see it? Did you see it? But it's an old Easter egg hunt joke. It's old. I gotta come up with some new material. I realize this now, and that's fine. If you guys see a tooth, by the way, on the floor, anywhere on your way out, or in the communion jar, let me know if you see it. No, I'm just happy to be back out here, and even just to hear my voice coming through this microphone, and just feeling like an upright kind of guy. Got a little scoliosis. I'm trying to work on it. My doctor, what do you call that? Not my podiatrist, your doctor for not your chiropractor, my pediatrician, actually. It's my Dr. Fuderman in Rancho Cordova. I love that guy. If you guys see Dr. Fuderman, give him shots out for me. All right, my pediatrician told me I have a slight bit of scoliosis, and it's why I walk like Alligator Man from fucking that game that I like. Gears of War. Fuck yeah, that's it. It is. It's been like 9 years since I played it, but I still love it. So any time that I get it, any chance that I get it, an opportunity to look for my tooth, I do. Boy, these lights are great, huh? God damn it. Shh. I like the lights. Really accentuates my hairline. Oh, okay. Is that my light? Speaking of lights. Speaking of lights is the best joke at the end, right at the tail end. All right. Speaking of lights, that's my light. That's my hairline. This is me and my striped shirt. All right. I love you guys. Thank you. Thanks for having me. All right. Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you.
Julian Jefferson, keep it going. Yes. Thank you for not expelling any monologues on the stage, though. Appreciate that. Oh, that was terrific. You guys ready for your next comedian? Let's hear it. Yes. Please welcome to the stage, been on our show a few times, a good friend of the show, Erica Atreya.
Hello. Feel free to heckle me, Dan, at least once. Sorry about that. So, these lights are bright. What are you talking about? I do not like these lights. It's like they changed from last time I was here. But anyway, that's just one of my problems is sensitivity to light. For real. So how's everybody doing tonight? Okay, good. I think we lost someone. But I like the spread out thing. This is a big crowd. Should debate the edible. All right, or the second one. Let me get with my notes here. No, but seriously. So recently, got some bad news. I can't have children. It's unfortunate. The apartment we live in, me and my husband doesn't allow them. So we got a dog. And which is great because actually I always wanted a dog and very fulfilling to have a dog. He's great. Not really, but he's a rescue. And when I always thought about getting a dog, I thought about kind of like one of those little emotional support ones I could take everywhere. You know, so cute, put in a purse or something. It's not that, not at all. Teddy is not that. We're his human emotional support. So he really depends on us a lot. So it's still good though, still good. And so speaking of health, I've got such a slew of health problems, but let me just talk about one of the main ones that got me here almost late tonight on the toilet. So my IBS is one of my biggest problems, you know. And IBS, I mean, let's get serious here. Irritable bowel syndrome? Irritable? I don't think so. I think it's a little more like mad as fucking hell bowel syndrome. But I guess IBS rolls off the tongue better than MF. I know what happened. All right, we're a small crowd, but this is what happens when you have fatigue. All right, it's supposed to be MAFHBS. I told you what happened tonight, babe. It's better when it rolls off the tongue easier. Wait a minute, am I talking about poop and rolling off the tongue still? Hey, I nailed the third one. Okay. But yeah, one of the ways that I've handled my IBS to make it kind of a fun game, I want to say, something to make it a little more cheery, is I have a little map at home that has, you know, how people put little thumbtacks where they travel and, you know, all the places they go. Well, I have little poop thumbtacks of every great place that I've gotten hit with IBS. And I've pooped on top of the Eiffel Tower, not to brag, but Empire State Building, Taj Mahal, not the one in India, the casino in Atlantic City, but good enough. Actually, that's all you should do there. They closed down anyway, right? Whoa, everybody went quiet. Do I have a bunch of Trump supporters? That was his casino. That was just a little sarcasm, but everybody went quiet. I'm like, uh-oh, I thought I was amongst friends. But yes, so Taj Mahal, have been to India, but I kind of crapped everywhere while I was there. Sorry, honey. But I've also actually pooped in the market bazaars of Abu Dhabi. And by the way, not a genie in that bottle. Don't look. Health, body positive. Oh, husband's traveling to Italy. I should mention that. He's going to be going to Italy for the first time soon. Big traveler. My health kind of prevents me from going many places anymore. But, you know, he's, you know, I got the thumbtack in. He's gonna do it for me. I said, pick a landmark for me. I'll add it into my next, you know, act. I mean, why not? He already went to Amsterdam on my behalf and did drugs legally and got a hand job. So, okay. So Trump supporters, and they don't like hand jobs. You guys are quiet. Who would have thought? Dry mouth. All right. Excuse me. So, should I do my entire act yet? How long have I been up here? No. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to talk about anxiety. And can you seriously pass me my water? I have a feeling well, but it's not COVID. Trust me. Anyway. All right. Let me try knocking myself out for you. So anxiety. Who here has anxiety? Okay. Well, so let's do some things I've learned from my new therapist. Some of the things I've been doing lately is something you all already know. Most people do. Deep breathing. It's good for everything, including living. So a little deep breathing. Let's do 3. All right, excellent. Feels good, right? Yeah? Yes, okay. The other thing I've started doing is smile therapy, which is actually does help release endorphins and serotonin. It's no joke. I do it every time I'm OCDing, washing my hands in the mirror. And it does. It really helps with that, releasing endorphins and getting yourself centered. And over time it works. So keep those smiles going. I promise you it'll work. You'll never know it. Fake it till you make it is somewhat true. The third one is emotional freedom techniques, EFT. Mine is tapping. And so you just do a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Make sure you Google it because I'm not showing you the right way. I am not a professional instructor of any sorts. I did not say I was. But with all these things, they've been really helping me. And the other day I was in traffic, I was stuck in traffic, I was stressed as hell, and I decided I'm gonna use these techniques. And so I started with my breathing. It's just that's not working enough. Pulled down my visor and looking at it. Okay, I tried smiling for a while. This fucking traffic is not moving. Okay, maybe I'll try doing all 3. Let's add that tapping in. I realized, yeah, I am. I'm in a public space still. I'm in my car. And I look over to my left, and I just see the person in the car left of me. They're staring right at me, and I'm... It was my therapist. I lucked down. It's my therapist. They gave me a big high five, big thumbs up. I'm using my techniques. It works. I don't know how long. Can someone shine a light on me? Thank you for shining a light on me. And thank you for having me, seriously. And good mental health to you all, and happy Earth Day.
Erica, Andrea, everybody keep it going. Let's hear it. Yes. Erica, that's one of the most impressive pooping locations lists I've heard. That was great. All right. No, there was like 3 or 4. Hey, that's more places than I've pooped. I don't know. Okay, moving right along. Thank you. Our next comedian, please welcome to the stage, Maddie Nishimi.
I have mental illness. I need everything to be in the same place every time I do stand-up. It's just how I work. Sorry about that. All right, we're good. I have irregular periods. Yeah, who doesn't? Probably not you. No, that's okay. You wish? You don't. I promise you, you don't. Oh my God, they're the worst. My periods are so irregular, I'm buying my pregnancy test from Costco. That's where I'm at. I say that joke, and you know how your phone listens to you and it's like, this is what you should buy. I started getting advertised all of these various types of birth control. You know, Planned Parenthood, Plan B, condoms, the works. And it's essentially the internet telling me I shouldn't be a mother. And I know that, but I think it's a little fucked up that Jeff Bezos does too. You know? Why is that any of his business? After I started getting the birth control advertisements, I got BetterHelp, which is an online counseling service for those of us with serotonin, which I think is no one in this room. But it's the internet is bullying me, but at least they want me to get better. I had to take a pregnancy test the other day. It was terrifying. It came back negative, though. All good. I can keep pretending to have a career in comedy for the next 10 years. Yeah, exactly. I told that joke to my mom, and she was like, 10 years? That's how long we're doing this for? Okay, if you say so. Anyway, pregnancy test came back negative. It's not a surprise, though, that it came back negative, because I have an IUD. But I also have anxiety. Yeah, so I will take these pregnancy tests even though I have the IUD, and IUDs give you irregular periods, which I know because I have one. And I also know that IUDs are 99% effective at stopping pregnancy. And I know that I make guys wear condoms because I don't know if they can make me come or not, so I don't want them to completely enjoy it. Yeah. They don't deserve it. What the fuck? Yeah. So I know all these things about myself, but I will still buy pregnancy tests. And they're kind of expensive. I don't know if men know that. And usually I'll buy the cheaper ones. But sometimes my anxiety is so bad that it's like, no, you need to spend $5 more on this pee stick that is 99% likely to tell you that you didn't need to buy it. And then my psychiatrist says, I'm going to prescribe you some Xanax. My dog, actually, he recently started taking dog Xanax, but that makes sense because mental illness is hereditary. So, it runs in the family. I'm kind of in the dating pool. It's the worst. I hate doing it. I hate the apps. Whoever was like, you know how we should do all of romance is just put them on a phone and just swipe. Worst idea. I hate that person. I hate that person so much. But I was talking to one person for a little while, and yeah, no, it ended. It ended, and we'll see why. So I sent them a very sexually aggressive message that I am not going to repeat where the internet can see it forever. But he responded by saying that he had had a bad day and that he was feeling kind of overwhelmed. So I pulled my pants back up and we talked about his day, and it was fine. It was cool. He was very nice. He didn't make me feel weird, but it just sucked because I read the room wrong, and that's what I'm supposed to be able to do. Like right now, I can tell that this isn't going well. I'm single because I was doing the dating and I was like, this sucks, and I hate having to care about another person's emotions. It's so much worse. Like, on Valentine's Day, I did mushrooms and watched Rick and Morty. It was fucking awesome. What did married people do? Fight and then have sex in the missionary position? Not as good as the mushrooms that I had. I work for the River Cats. It's a baseball team. It's, it happens. And they're in season again. And as someone who is employed by a baseball team, I am always rooting for the game to be over in 9 innings. Yeah, I just want to go home. I really wish they would win, though, because then I get out half an inning early. That's the only reason I root for them. I don't give a shit if they win or not. I get paid by the hour. Why do I care? I love this one. I think kids that die have it too easy getting into heaven. They don't have it hard enough. I'm compared to the same time as a 5-year-old kid that died of cancer. That doesn't seem fair. They get ultimate virtue, and I have to keep doing this? Bullshit. Absolute trash. Yeah. I'm not religious. Maybe you could tell by everything about me. The reason that I don't do religion is not so much because, I can't imagine a higher power. That's a nice concept, you know. Who doesn't want morality? My problem is that all religions have an afterlife, and I don't want there to be one. I am going to be so mad if there is an afterlife. Even if I wake up in heaven or nirvana or the place with the 72 virgins, my first thought is still going to be, fuck! There's more? Okay, I can do this. All right. Is there a halftime show at least? Is it Tupac? No, he's still alive? That's good to know. I wish I could tell the other people back in the earth that. I'm very afraid of spiders. It's a big problem in my life because I live alone now and I have to deal with them on my own. The problem is not so much killing them, but what I do with them after they're dead, because I don't want to just put them back outside, because that's where the rest of them are, and then they'll know. And I don't want to just throw them in the trash can, because what if I needed to step on them 28 times instead of 27, and then they come back to life and colonize my bathroom? And I also don't want to flush them down the toilet, because if they come back to life down there, then they'll crawl up my butthole and control me from the inside. And this is a bigger problem, because if they do come back to life, then they're probably a radioactive spider, so now I'm the new Spider Woman, and I can't do that. Look at me. I am not meant to be a superhero, and Uncle Ben is always talking about that great responsibility. That shit is not for me. My mom stopped making my dentist appointment 3 years ago, and I haven't been since. Now I know what you're thinking after I've said all of this. How many mental illnesses does this girl have? And to be honest with you, I don't know, you know? I don't really ask for extra diagnoses. But what I do know is that when I told all of my therapists this, he asked me to come in the next day. Artie's here. I just saw him and I was like, that's fucking weird. I didn't know he was here. Sorry, man. It was like a jump scare from you for me. You're good. I just freaked out. All right. Where was I? I was doing jokes. No, it's okay. I wasn't expecting him, and then I was like, that's my friend. Here he is. It's okay. What? The therapist, yes. I was at spider, now I'm at cicadas. I think that I was born the wrong species. I think I should have been born a cicada. Cicadas have the ideal existence. They get to sleep for 17 years, wake up, mate, scream for a month, and then die. And it's essentially what I'm doing now, but I get to sleep for so much less. And I have to live for so much longer. And I mate exactly the same amount. It's the worst. On the topic of not having a lot of sex, it's okay because my policy on sex is the same as my policy on being killed. You know, if no one's gonna do it for me, I'll just do it myself. That one. I'm back on Facebook after several years of not being on Facebook because Facebook is good for two things: networking and finding out who's racist. I'm there to find out who's racist. But even though I haven't been on Facebook for several years, my parents have been, and they've been posting all of these truly horrible pictures of me. Pictures of me in the 7th grade. Pictures of me with bangs. Pictures of me in the 7th grade with bangs. But the worst one is this picture where I'm in the process of dyeing my hair. When I was in high school, I used to dye my hair fun colors like blue and pink. And yes, it was because I was depressed. But had I known that my parents were posting pictures of me where I was bent over a sink and half my hair was covered in tinfoil and the other half was covered in purple goo, I would have tried harder when I tried to kill myself. Yeah, I would have. You know what they say when you fail, try again. So, one day, we'll work on it. Yeah. Again, afterlife, don't want that. It's be horrible. What else have I not done that I can do? I didn't think I was going to be doing this much time. I'm bad at judging time. How much time have I done? Let's look. Oh, I've done more time than you said I was going to do. What? Okay, I'll do one more shortish one. My name is Maddie. My middle name is Kiele. It's a Hawaiian name. My parents got engaged in Hawaii, so they gave my sister and I middle names from their trip. I'm glad at least that they weren't engaged in Mexico, because then we would have been named Puta and Pendeja. But they weren't. They were engaged in Hawaii, and so my sister's middle name is Hana. It's a beautiful sacred town in Maui. Beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful thing to be named after. And I am named Kiele after a golf course. Yeah, which is pretty funny. But then my family, a couple years ago, we went back to Hawaii, and we thought, let's drive by that golf course so I can go, hey, look, that's my name. We drove by the golf course. I did not go, hey, look, that's my name. Because they changed the name of the golf course. So now I'm a person with a name that's not good enough for a golf course. Thank you very much. I've been Maddie Nishimi.
Maddie Nishimi, everybody. Maddie, I have to admit, though, that I got really confused during your set at one point because in my head I confused an IUD with an IED. Okay. There we go. We've got one more comedian for you tonight. You know how all great artists, they go by one name. You know, Prince, Beck, Batman. Tonight we have Mikhail. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. He's only saying one name because he can't say the rest. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Hello. Why is everyone afraid now? Like, I don't... It's okay. I'm not taking anything. Nope. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do the accent the whole time. I was just fucking with you guys. My name is Mikhail Chernyavsky. That is my real name. Thank you. Yes. I was born in the Soviet Union. Yeah. Ukrainian, not Russian. Let's just get that out of the way right now. People know the difference now. That's cool. It only took a war. That's fine. I hate telling people I was born in the Soviet Union because no one ever believes me. Like, why would I make that up right now? You know? I don't know if you watch the news. Hate telling people I was born there because usually no one ever believes me because I don't have an accent. You know? And it's like, I get it. I blend in a little too well, you know? Make white women uncomfortable. Hey, you're from another country, but you sound just like us. What's your black magic? It's assimilation. You taught me that, you know. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about the Ukrainian stuff. I was born there. I'm not gonna lie. That's not a joke. I was born there. My parents are very paranoid people. Very, very just don't trust anything. To this day, my father does not trust the concept of call waiting. Anytime he's on the phone, hears that little beep, he still thinks it's the KGB tapping in. Anytime he's on the phone, he sees that unknown number, just, not today, Putin! Well, it's like, that's... Just so we're clear, I did say Putin, not Puta. But if we're being honest, Putin is a bitch. I think our Hispanic friends are onto something. No. I used to think my dad sold, I messed that one up. That's fine, no. That's fine. It's fine. I drove here. Anybody else? I'm not bragging. Like, I know. It's just like, gas is $100 a gallon. Fuck you. We walked. I carpooled. Let's clarify. Gas is expensive. I carpooled with friends. On the way over here, I saw a bumper sticker. It said, "How can you say there are too many children? That's like saying there are too many flowers." I'm like, Anybody have kids? I've got 2, and I can tell you that's one too many. Yeah. Oh, I love them both, but oh my God, like there's a reason why your parents don't tell you how terrible you are until after you have children. You know, there's nothing like having a mini you walking around and just making you realize why people don't like you. And it's like, oh, there's only one place she learned that. Daddy is an asshole. My kids don't call me daddy, they call me papa. Because the internet is a disgusting place. I'm also looking forward to being a grandfather because then my grandchildren are going to call me Big Papa. And I got to be honest, I like it when you call me Big Papa. I only smoke blunts if they are rolled proper. All right. If you have a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up this place. He knows where I'm going. I love it. It's my favorite. Just do a joke for one person in the room. Just how far can you take it? Just one person laughing. Everybody else is like, I don't understand this white person. Just move on with your references. No, it's all right. All right. I don't know what. Oh man. All right. Body Pozi. This is Body Pozi. I got to talk about my body. I have mental issues, like all the comics on this show. I guess I don't know if I should clarify that. No, I've got. I have terrible anxiety, so I don't know why I had children. Like that's just, yeah. Like, oh, if you have control issues, oh my god. Oh, try radical therapy. Oh my god, with children. Just like, I don't know, this is just okay. It's everything's on fire. It's fine. No, I do. I love my children. I have 2 daughters. I'm a girl dad. Yeah, titty power, right? Future's female. Watch out. No, I love my daughters. My oldest daughter, she's our rainbow baby. Yeah, she was born gay. Thank you. If you don't know, a rainbow baby is a child that was born after you had a miscarriage. Yeah, you gotta sacrifice a straight baby to have a gay one. Those are the rules. Yeah, it's in the Old Testament. That's the dark one. That's if you don't like that, don't read the New Testament. There's a lot of torture for the main character. Although you should read Revelations on acid. Everyone will understand religion after that. Like, no, you won't. That's nobody. I don't. No. I was born a Jew. Thank you. Thanks. I got quiet all of a sudden. I was like, oh shit, do I gotta go? Like, oh, these stripes look familiar. Oh shit, I gotta go. All right. Like, why is this black and white? Did I step into the wrong cartoon? Where's Donald Duck? No. All right. Yeah. How do you segue from that one? Yeah, no, I was born Jewish. My family's Jewish, and one of the cool things we got to do when we came to America is we got to practice our religion for the first time. Because in the Soviet Union, you weren't allowed to have any religious beliefs or, well, any beliefs or opinions whatsoever. So it was nice to just be able to think once in a while. So yeah, we immigrated from the Soviet Union, came to New York, which I guess is Jewish Mecca here. And my brother was born in Queens, New York. He's a little anchor baby. Thank you. And so on the 8th day, we took him to a rabbi, a moil, and we had a ceremonial bris. If you're not familiar, a bris is a Jewish ceremony where we cut the penis of a baby and we praise God. It's beautiful if you've never been. Recommend it. So yeah, my brother. We took my parents. We took my brother, and we took him to this moil, which I don't know why they all like just have really long like Gandalf beards and just look like they're just about to fall over any minute. But I guess this is the perfect expert to cut a baby's penis. Like just this is the last thing I'll do. No. So yeah, needless to say, we all gathered around. The rabbi cut my brother's penis. Baby cried. We all praised God. It's beautiful. And then the rabbi looked at me and he said, "All right, your turn." And I was like, "What the fuck? I didn't sign up for this." And my dad's like, "No, it's our people." And I was like, "Oh." And so they put me on the table, cut my penis. I cried. Everybody praised God. You get it. You been to a bris? You Jewish? No. Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, we cut the baby's penis. Did I mention that part? We cut the baby's penis. Okay, so we cut the baby's penis. Baby cries. Praise God. That was me, right? We talked about my cutting penis, right? It's okay. It's Bodi Pozi. I'm okay with it. It's fine. It's fine. So then the rabbi was like, all right, congratulations. And then everybody looked at my dad and was like, all right, your turn, sir. And my dad goes, what the fuck? No, thank you. I'm Christian. And he just walked out the door. And he has never stepped foot in a temple since. So I have daddy issues. Needless to say, I don't think that's understood after that story. I do hope, sorry, Maddie, I do hope hope there is an afterlife, because I can't wait to walk up to the pearly gates with my circumcised penis going, oh, this is my ticket? Thank you. And my dad going, you son of a bitch. And like, we all made our choices, Dad. We all made our choices. I mean, you made mine for me, so I guess this is your repentance. All right, this is cool. No, all right, enough. Should I talk about cutting my penis some more? That seemed like I really got the crowd on that one. I just Is that the light? Is that the light yet? No. All right. Well, let's see. I'm married. It's great. Love it. Love my wife. Thank you. I'm sorry. I feel like I don't know why, but like I feel like whenever I go up on stage and I say I love my wife, everyone's like, "All right, yeah, shit on your wife. Tell us how much you hate her." And I'm like, "No, I love my wife. There's no joke there." But everyone's like, "No, man. Like, where are you gonna get to the part where you hate your spouse and just secretly want to kill her?" And I'm like, I think you're looking for the boomer comedians, because some of us didn't make mistakes when choosing partners. I just. Let's go. I'll be honest. There's not much sex. It's just it's mostly mushrooms and watching Rick and Morty together. So I'm telling you, like, you're halfway there to like the perfect life. I'm telling you. No. Let's be honest. There's no sex ever. Like I don't like porn is just lying to us. The internet is a disgusting lying place. I don't know where I was going for that. I don't know why. I should just stick to my jokes. Oh my God, this is being recorded. I love my wife. I hope she's watching. Love my wife. I do love my wife. God damn it, I just got to get to the jokes. My wife and I were going at it the other night. Yeah. I told you I love my wife. My wife and I were going at it the other night. And in the middle of it, my nose started to bleed. I know, right? I was thinking the same thing. Oh my God, she is literally fucking my brains out right now. Just get it, girl. All right, I don't. That's so stupid. Okay. Let's see. I talked about my penis. Rainbow baby. Nosebleed. I got a t-shirt that says "Got Jesus?" ? Every time, the Jew and me. Yeah. We got him good. I mean, hashtag nailed it. Am I right, people? Am I right? Hey, my name's Mikhail. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Keep it going, Miguel. Yes. Everybody, that is our show for tonight. Please give it up for everybody you've seen tonight. Mikhail, Maddie, Julian, Erica. Yes. Thank you for being here tonight. Please join us again next month. Good night.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're not done. We've got one more show coming up, the Tonight Play. If you want to stick around, folks that are here, please do. If you're done, thanks for hanging out with us. Online audience, hold on for a little while I set all this up. You know, it says 9 minutes. We'll see how close we get to that. See you guys in a little bit. Have a good night if you're done. Check us out another time. But hold on for the Tonight Play coming up in about 9 minutes. Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's just about time for the Tonight Play. Before we get started, welcome to the stage Stephen Ferris to, explain this.
Woo, thank you. Thank you for coming out and tuning in tonight. I'm Stephen Ferris, and tonight I'm presenting to you the Tonight Play, which is a reenactment of an entire episode of The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. And this month, maybe for the rest of the year, I thought, let's do episodes from 1982, and they have to have aired on the same day that we perform them. And so this is the episode from April 22nd, 1982. And it just so happened to be a Joan Rivers guest host night, which is fairly common for the period. And so tonight we have my friend Jess Roberts is going to portray Joan Rivers. Artie Valenzuela is going to play Doc Severinsen, because Ed McMahon, would not be there when Johnny wasn't there. Like, I'm only going to do it if Johnny does it. And we have 3 guests on the show tonight. Robert Mitchum, played by David Thorne. Gallagher, played by Kevin Strohmeyer. Did I get the last name? Okay. And Leslie Ann Warren, played by Jillian Strohmeyer. And without further ado, I'm going to play somebody in the audience. Without further ado, let's get this thing started off.
Oh, God.
Oh, turn that back up. There we go. Here we go, everybody.
From Hollywood, The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Johnny's guest hostess tonight is Joan Rivers. This is Doc Severinsen along with the Tommy Newsom and the NBC Orchestra inviting you to join Joan and her guests Robert Mitchum, Leslie Ann Warren, and Gallagher. And now, here's Joan Rivers.
Woo! Nice audience, huh? Hello. Thank you. Audience. Yes, that's my name. Are you Joan Rivers? And a pleasure. Thank you to the gentleman who sent me flowers backstage. Obviously, you're a very peculiar person, but yeah, anyhow. But it's the first nice thing, let me tell you. This is the first nice thing a Californian has done for me since I moved here 8 years ago. Because, how many are you from California and how many are you from out of state? Oh, wait, no, you all put your hands up. You think this woman's an idiot. Oh, crap, I can't see. Yep, yeah, I'm doing great.
Don't you find it strange?
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, wait. Don't you find it strange? Oh, it is. It is very strange. I've been living here for 8 years now, and the laws are weird. They have a dog poop or the pooper scooper law, and which I know, but I still can't get used to it, where you have to clean up after your dog. Let me tell you something. I will not be cleaning up after my dog. If the cops ever come by to give me a ticket, I'll just tell them that I did it. I just thought of inflation and let it go. Oh my God. Yeah, this is horrible. But yeah, and then the other thing I found is that, I'm supposed to sit down. Let me sit down. It'll help. Let me sit down. Yeah, I find it strange that nobody here reads really good books. everybody's into the National Enquirer. Well, which I love, by the way. I do. I can't go to the bathroom without it. I love the Enquirer. You want to know why? Because it's not intelligent, and you know what I mean. If you want to read something intelligent, you buy the New Yorker, Book of Reviews, yeah, that one mixed up, dyslexic. Anyway, the Atlantic Monthly, the Paris Review. The National Enquirer is for UFO sightings, and it's kind of their level, and never anybody smart. Did you ever notice that? Like, the UFO never landed at Harvard or Yale or Princeton. It's always two idiots with Coors beers in a recreational vehicle. Like, I saw, skinning rabbits, oh shucks. Always dullards, right? But, a UFO has never landed anywhere intelligent. A saucer has never landed on Jewish lawn because they would turn that thing over to see who made it. But sure, the saucer never landed on the White House lawn because she would keep it. Anyway, the other thing I find interesting about California is everybody takes disease casually. Like every other person here, if you saw in the newspaper, everyone here has herpes, and herpes is God's way of telling you to, find another hobby. That's so bad. I don't know if you're aware of that, but oh man, yeah, man, love that joke. People in here are like, and it's just, yeah, I told that joke too about 2 nights ago in Montana. 2,000 people went, huh? They were all talking 2,000 RCA Victor dogs. I have no idea what that is. Woo! It was just, the other thing, by the way, the last thing we'll talk about California is, which for the visitors, if you've noticed, everybody here is either gorgeous or rich. No question, absolutely. And obviously, since I'm not rich, you know what I am? No, except, may I tell you something? If I had the choice between being pretty and being rich, not that I either, but I would, asshole. Anyway, but I would rather go for pretty, wouldn't you? Because like, if you've seen some of the rich folk here, I mean, wow, I do. I truly believe that. They look like dogs. But like, stop and think. The most richest women I've ever met has always, yeah. Have you ever met her? Our Outpost City. But like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I thought she I thought she was wearing a fur coat the other day. She was wearing a strapless dress. Her knees had eyebrows for a living. Oh my gosh. Yes. Anyway, but yeah, she raised her arm. Greek National Forest. It's just, yeah, the woman is hairy. But you know who else? You know who else is a real bow wow? I mean, very, very Gloria Vanderbilt. Again, don't know. Have you seen her ears? She could get cable like in those without a TV antenna. Sold. I mean, this, that, and the hairdo. Have you ever seen a commercial for that bulletproof hair? Like if you took it down, we'd find Jimmy Hoffa. But I mean, I asked her for her autograph, and she signed my rear. Like, she's hit a few hydrants in her day. But anyway, and think, I tell that to my husband. You think my husband would get mad if somebody wrote on. But my husband doesn't bother him anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm married now, 14 years, and the glow is off. I mean, I try. No, that's a lie. I no longer try. All right? I used to try because, are you married? How long have you been married? 30 years? You look fabulous for 30 years. Do you still try? Do you care? Like, do you know what I mean? Oh, no. My husband wants breakfast in bed. He has to sleep. If my husband wants breakfast in bed, he has to sleep on the dining room table. No more, no more. Because once I brought him breakfast in bed, I brought him pancakes with syrup, cereal with the cream, waffles dripping in butter. And you know what? You think you make the man happy, but right away complaining, I want a plate, I want a plate. And that's just, yeah. And it's, and you know what it goes back to? Can we talk? Because I know my accent's fucked, but anyway, because that joke didn't work, so we can't laugh. So can we talk? It goes back to sexual frustration, all right? Because I have no sex appeal. Oh, you're fucked. Anyway, okay, can we talk seriously? Like, we've had sex, my husband and I, once in 14 years. But are you happy? He was doing push-ups and I slipped. And oh yeah, just, and if I want to have a good time, I just lean up against the washing machine and it's just like, ooh. My kid comes home, what are you washing again? Shut up and put the spin dry on. Just the spin cycle going. But anyhow, are we going to have a fabulous show tonight? I'm so excited. Yeah, you guys are great. Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? If you've ever seen Victor Victoria, someone who is just fabulous in it, a wonderful actress and now comedian, Ms. Leslie Ann Warren, she's going to be with us. And David Brenner and I sit around, now we say, who's your favorite comedian? Who's your favorite comedian? And it's always back to one name, Gallagher. And he's with us tonight.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a terrific, yeah, it's going to be a terrific show. Please stay tuned. Here are words from our sponsor.
All right, let's see if we can do this.
Were you worried?
No.
I suck.
Yes. How about a nice hot cup of coffee?
Times like these are made for taster's choice.
Good coffee always matters, but sometimes it matters more. Introducing new Taster's Choice. Now it's made a new way. Fresh brewed to capture coffee flavor at the peak of freshness, so you can enjoy flavor that's always first cup fresh.
Times like these are made for taster's choice.
Regular and decaffeinated.
And it's so nice to see you.
How are you, Joan?
I'm
not going to keep the voice.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been watching Bill Cosby. His monologues are brilliant.
He really is brilliant, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The most brilliant, you would say.
Yeah.
Knock you right out.
What?
But listen, you were hot out there tonight.
Oh, it's a darling audience. Lovely audience, yes.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
And
Very nice audience.
I love that outfit.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You look, reminds me of a drum majorette at a weird university.
Oh, yeah.
Carmen Miranda, all the way.
It's not. It makes you feel showbiz, you know.
Yeah, Carmen Miranda, all the way.
A little Carmen Miranda, a little trampette, you know.
It really is.
Oh, I don't want to. Or,
No, say the line. Say the line. It really is.
yeah, or a gay transvestite.
Oh, my
from
God,
San
Joan.
Francisco. Hello, you know.
Oh, that's not right. No, I don't like what you just said, Joan.
No, what?
University. Oh, I see. No, I have some notes here I wanted to go over with you. One very
Okay.
important one. It's a reminder that you are going to be the chairwoman of the Isle of New York tennis tournament Saturday, May 1st, at the Tennis Port in New York for the benefit of Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Yeah, that's a very important charity. Huh?
I'm the chairwoman for it.
Yeah, that's wonderful. You're going to have to see some great players there, you know?
Yeah.
Guys like Nastasi.
Wait, where did you skipped?
That's wonderful. You're going to see some great players there, you know?
Yeah.
Guys like Nastasi.
I don't know any of those guys. They're the dumbest name in tennis. Nastasi and it's in a stupid sweatband and who else?
You're going real racial, Joan. They're going to be very glad to see you there, Joan.
What's his name?
These guys, Amritaj.
Amritaj. His mother was drunk.
Still racist, Joan. Vitaz.
Who else?
Vitaz.
Vitas. It's like a joke. Something you take after 35.
It's a cultural thing. They're very proud of their names, Joan. Either way, either that or a scalp condition.
A scalp, you put it on your head. It's going to be wonderful, and it's for cystic fibrosis.
Yeah, no, these are the greatest players in the world for cystic fibrosis.
Cystic fibrosis. And they're all coming, and they're fabulous players.
Now, I've tried a little.
Say the date one more time.
May 1st.
May 1st.
Yeah, that isn't hard because I have it right in my. I'd like to have a guess at the dates you're going to do this weekend. You're going to be out Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Saturday and Sunday is at Marysville.
Yeah, Marysville, California.
Marysville, Indiana. Marysville, California.
Off
at 99.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
With David Brenner.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's your line. You're with who?
With David Brenner.
Oh, yes. How come he always with the luck? I mean, when do I ever get to work with you?
You and I are going to work together in Atlantic City.
I won't believe it until it happens.
Yes, it's going to be it's going to be wonderful.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Do you swim?
Do I have to?
No, because I never go out.
What are you going to do? Throw me off some pier if I don't do well?
Just curious, just curious.
No, I like to hang out in the room all day long and get ready for the evening.
Yeah, I like to watch out the window at all the stupid people walking down the boardwalk.
We've also got to talk about your date Monday.
Yeah, Monday I'll be in Milwaukee again with David Brenner, all at the Pac-Man Auditorium.
Right. It's the main place in town. Everybody should come. Now, we've got a lot of wonderful guests, so...
I have a friend who's a drunk who likes to play Six Pac-Man. When you bomb in front of America, it's just like this. Yes, we have a fabulous show. This is... can we talk already? Because I'm so nervous.
I feel like we've been talking this whole time.
I've been in love with Robert Mitchum. The man has made... He's in movies, like, first of all, 35 years, which is incredible, an incredible career. He's made over 100 movies when you think about it.
Yeah, and to be real honest, I have no idea who he is. And a great quarter horse owner. He had one of those all-time great racing quarter horses. People don't know that.
I'm coming to that.
Were you really?
I couldn't care less. Sure, tell it to Princess Anne. Anyhow, is that a horse? Don't start. Oh God.
Giddy Up City.
She ate the flower bouquet. Remember that? Remember that job? Oh God, now we have to. I keep on going. The first time I met her, she was wearing a saddle from Gucci. But let's not go back. Let's go back to Robert Mitchum because I've been dying to have him on the show. And we have asked, and he finally wore the man down. So it is my great pleasure to introduce to you and to me at the same time, Mr. Robert Mitchum.
Yeah.
Woo. Here, we'll do that.
How'd you let her get away with that?
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Joan.
Long time no see.
Last time I saw you was in Montecito, wasn't it?
I saw you in Montecito, and you were you were eating.
You were house shopping.
I was house shopping for a house.
Couldn't make it, huh?
No, did you eat?
I ate.
Yeah. So we had a 50-50 good day. Yeah, but I saw you at Frank Sinatra's birthday party.
That's right.
Yeah, I went over there and laughed in your stomach because you're so tall. Like, I just stood there by you and just, ah! I'm waiting for all the scum in high school that didn't ask me to go out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm next to Robert Mitchum.
I'm delighted.
You are like, I look like a fool. It was between you and Van Johnson growing up. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Like, 2 pictures in my locker.
We did a little number one time, Van and I, during a benefit we did, Tell me, pretty, pretty maiden, are there any more? I wish you would have seen those guys in the makeup department.
Why? Why?
They would not quit. They had to drag Burt Lancaster out by the heels. They had a contest of which was the prettiest girl, and Burt and I hung it on a tie, I think.
What color was your hair?
Oh, it was, it was just like I wore my own hair.
Oh, I thought you were telling me they put you in drag.
Oh, yes, indeed.
But your hair was short, like it was dumb drag.
No. That was during my long-haired period.
Oh, all right. What's your favorite dramatic role you ever did?
I think probably Night of the Hunter.
Oh, wonderful. Now, it was scary, yes?
Well, I like that. I liked it because, first of all, I got to work with Charles Lawton. And he should have been directing all the time because he was probably the best director that I've ever had the privilege of working with. And the kids got what they deserved. And Shelley Winters got what she deserved, too. That dumb bitch.
It's okay. Do you need a water break, sir?
I need a water. Oh, shit.
This is fabulous.
Oh, fuck.
Only on live TV shows, folks.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. No, that's inside the box.
Oh, my God. Doc 7. I'm just fucking where are we at?
I kind of enjoy that.
Oh, yeah. She'd just lay there at the river,
It's...
And I kind of enjoyed that. It did feel a little disappointed that I didn't get the $10,000 and that they finally lynched me at the end, but I enjoyed it.
Remember you were the psychopath and you had love written on one hand and hate on the other.
I used to get some kids in a high school in Brooklyn used to tattoo their hands, love and hate on each side.
Yeah, I remember that was the scariest image. It was wonderful.
Well, Charles kind of sweetened it up a little bit. I would like to do it right, straight down the line as it was done, because he was pretty sinister character. We used the knife as a matter of fact. It was based on an original character, and I used the switchblade knife in the picture that they had captured from this miscreant.
Miscreant, yes. What was the picture you liked the least that you did of all your pictures? Does anyone come to mind?
Just gonna roll over all that knife shit, huh? What's your favorite movie, Robert Mitchum?
I can't think of any. The only thing that one thinks about is the location. I remember when we were working on Track of the Cat, and it was the middle of summer. We were up on Mount Shasta, and we were working in 30 feet of snow in July, and they called, we're down in a gully, and they got the lodge up here. They called lunch. By the time you crawled up the hill, lunch was over. And we kept missing people because they had the big fir trees there, and there's no snow underneath them. Mm-hmm. And we hear these faint calls for help, and we go around looking for them, and they're down at the bottom. They'd fallen in the hole, and we had to, winch them out of there. And I think, well, that was a very difficult location. That and the thing that I did last year in the beginning in Yugoslavia, that was a little tough.
You also...
I don't say it's unfavorite because that was a really heroic effort. I mean, after all, I think it's probably the first $36 million television effort that's ever been attempted and completed.
Ooh.
But we started off here on the Queen Mary, which was the Brennan, and then we worked in town for a while, and I arrived in Zagreb, Yugoslavia on the 5th of January.
Yes.
At minus 20 degrees Celsius, and I don't recommend it.
Now, also, you also did another, because I just flashed to when you were talking about fir trees, you did River of No Return with Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Yes. What was she like to work with?
Marilyn was marvelous. I had known Marilyn when I was working at Lockheed, my Schaefer apartment with Jim Dougherty, who was at that time married to Norma Jean. And we went to the Lockheed dance at the old Palladium. And the Dorsey Brothers Orchestra was there.
Oh, really?
And Frank Sinatra was singing.
Oh, yes.
Tell me more.
And when he came out and I said, and you know, everybody started oohing and aahing and whistling and stomping and fainting. I said, you mean that's the guy that I hear on the jukebox across from Lockheed? I said, I know him. And I had met him when I was working at WMCA in New York. He and Orson Welles and I were all met at the same time. And so I took them all back, and he couldn't have been more charming. And Marilyn and the guy that drove me to work, his girlfriend and my wife, and Frank could not have been more charming, and it formed a lasting friendship. And Marilyn, was always she had a very sly humor. It was very funny. She, she'd look off like this, oh, a girl doesn't get much action around here, And she said the guy who was standing in for me said, hey, Blondie, you said that, what about a round robin this afternoon? She said, what's that? He said, what about me and my friend and you? And she said,
that's really inappropriate, Robert.
She said, my God. She said, why, that would kill me. He said, I never heard of anybody dying from it yet.
That's called rape.
Wow.
It was 1982, okay?
Well, Cosby's good.
She said, I bet they do, though, but that's not what they put in the papers. They put natural causes, but she was pretty funny. Everybody knows she was boofing cocaine.
And pills.
And she was standing by the camera, and she said, we got out on the run out in the river, and it's a glacial river, so all this powdered stone, coats the round stones in the river, and it's very slippery. And she was supposed to cut the raft loose, and I said, now don't run out there. I said, you run out there, you'll slip and break your leg. She said, it is the flight of considered panic. No, it is the panic of considered flight. I said, what? And I said, don't run out there. She said, it is. She kept mumbling this over and over and over. She said, it's the panic of considered flight. I said, well, whatever it is. I said, if you run out there, you're going to break your leg. She said, it's the panic of the considered flight. The print runner said action, and she ran out there and broke her leg.
And she broke her leg and finished the movie in a cast, didn't she?
Yeah.
We'll be right back. We're talking again with, I'm so nervous, Robert Mitchum. Please don't go away. Really don't.
From the depths of space, from the edge of the earth, Timex takes quartz to make a watch beyond time as we know it. The Timex Quartz. Quartz for every woman in the newest elegance. So accurate, may have to reset it only once this year. Thin, sleek, beautiful. The Timex Quartz, built and priced in the Timex tradition. Timex, we make technology beautiful.
Help your cat to thrive. Help your cat to 1, 2, 3, 4. Thrive!
Thrive cat food from Purina with nutritional ingredients from all 4 basic food groups.
Wow.
Thrive is nutrition at its best, 100% complete and balanced.
Thrive has 1 for his bones, 2 for his eyes, 3 for his digestion, 4 to energize. So help your cat do 1, 2, 3, 4, Thrive!
Oh, shit. And we're back. We're talking with Richard Mitchum. Sorry. They gave me a lot of quotes that you said, or that you've said over the years, and one that stood out in my mind when I was reading over the notes, like I am now. It said that you were once. You said the only thing constant in your life is fear.
That's probably true of everyone.
But you know, because you play some macho, like, you know, I'd like to send you, instead of, I don't know that word, Hague, to settle the Falcon Islands. I don't know. I probably butchered that. Do you know what I mean? You just walk in, bang, bang, bash, bash, get out, and here we are, you know.
You got the wrong man, no.
What do you fear the most? No longer monetary.
Like Orson or Bob Sherwood wrote for the FDR speech, Fear Itself. I think the display of fear is probably what we all fear most.
Do you fear anything in your profession? Like when you go, you're not frightened of an audience? Are you frightened of like a new part?
No.
No.
Do you work again? Because we've never met. They handed me all kinds of material on you. You don't know what yours or what was given by the press agent. They said you never prepare for a part. You just...
I never had a press agent.
Well then, somebody wrote it for you. Did they copy it out of... They copied it out of Modern Screen, okay?
That rag, that...
Okay, Ronna Barrett. Hot scoop. You know, Robert Mitchum never feared a fear. They said that you never prepared for a part. You never had a press agent ever?
No.
Now, what...
This is riveting.
Yeah, I know, right? Now, not everybody... I mean, why?
Well, when I was under contract or when I was working at a studio, you know, they had resident press agents, and of course, you know, they'd come with the ticket.
Do you mind being built up as this macho star? I mean, this whole...
That was a surprise to me. The only thing was that, you know, I was under contract with RKO for 10 years, and I did the same picture for 10 years. And they would just say, cut, okay, that's a wrap, now over here. And they'd bring in the next leading lady, same script, you know, and the same tan gabardine suit. I remember Sid Rogel was sitting up in the projection room. He said, didn't he wear that suit in the last picture? And I said, yes. And the one before and the one before. So they changed and got me another suit. The first picture I did at RKO, I was in drag.
What was the picture?
I don't know. It was one of the westerns that Tim Holt had abandoned when he went in the Air Force, and I started off the picture in drag.
How did you get into the movie business to begin with?
I went up and knocked on the door and asked if they were taking on any hands in the acting department, and I...
Are you serious?
Pretty much so, yeah. I was a writer, and I was writing radio continuity, and some occasionally, like down in Long Beach, they'd say, they'd run short, and they'd ask you to work in front of the microphone. So finally, someone said, if you ever decide to do anything professionally, let me know. So after a year at Lockheed, I let him know. And
was it easy? Did you have to, you know, was it a good solid rise, or was it very rough in those days?
Yeah, say the privilege in detail.
I went to work first on the Hopalong Cassidy and never looked back. It was all beard and very little dialogue, $100 a week, and all the horse manure you could carry home. And
green lawn.
Never looked back, really, you know. I played old Chinese laundrymen,
Careful.
everything but midgets and women.
Careful even
except
more.
for that
Wow.
one turn at RKO.
What about like now? What would you like if you could do one thing as an actor? Because whether you want to admit it or not, you're a fine actor. You know that in your heart somewhere. Whether it's instinctive, you're a wonderful actor.
I truly don't know. I read and I understand that I'm supposed to do a championship season beginning in July, and with Bruce Dern and the Marty Sheen and Paul Sorvino, and we're all listed alphabetically, and that's going to be a little difficult because it's sort of an internal thing. It's a basketball reunion, and I don't know that they'll understand that in Finland very well. A high school basketball reunion in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I get all the good locations, Zagreb, Yugoslavia, Scranton, Pennsylvania, and the writer is going to direct it, and they're picky, writers, because every word is holy writ.
Right?
That made a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a lot of dialogue, and I've got to do 15 push-ups. I'm up to 3 now.
Oh, with any help? With any help? Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mind doing push-ups with one person on each shoulder. No, good.
Well, somebody told me I should start with ladies push-ups. You stay on your knees,
Yeah. and don't go down at all. Sure.
Okay.
No.
Applause.
Oh, please. It's let me know. Hope you stay in shape because you're in fabulous shape.
I practice deep breathing, truly,
Do it. Show me what you mean.
Just like that.
No, show us.
No, really. That's really it? That's how you keep in shape?
Great posture, by the way.
Get up in the morning and take a big hook on it,
That's so gross. You don't run? You don't jog?
Nope, just cocaine.
Oh my! I stepped on your line. You don't do any, because usually you see actors. I mean, I live in Beverly Hills. They're all jogging. Those poor idiots. They don't do anything like that.
No.
Or you don't do anything like that.
No, I did that.
I'm so glad.
I did that when I was running away from, and I was hopping around on freight trains. I did a lot of running.
But you don't do any.
And I got caught 11 times, but.
When you were doing that, what was your youth like? Somebody told me your grandma was full-blooded Italian or Indian.
No, yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, well, my father's mother was half Indian. My father's father was half Indian.
So that means your father.
My father was half Indian.
Right. So on both sides of you.
My mother was born in Norway.
How did they get here? Looking for feathers for wholesale?
I'm Scots-Irish. I'm Scots-Irish, Norwegian, Blackfoot, Indian.
That's American.
I would think so.
All mixed together, that's American.
That's about as gringo as you can get.
Oh my, we'll be right back after this commercial. Please stay tuned. See you in a second.
When you buy a new car, you want to keep it looking new. And that's easy with Armor All Protectant. A scientific formula that took a polymer chemist 10 years to develop. It helps keep rubber, vinyl, leather, and plastic looking new. So even though you can't keep your car from getting old, you can keep it from looking old. Armor All. It's science, but it works like magic.
Shh.
Snip, snip. Contact. Snip, snip. Contact. Cover up tabletops. Stick up lollipops. Contact. Wrap around a favorite book. Give your shade a sunny look. Brighten up a wall that's smart. Even make a piece of art.
Contact paper, huh?
Go from practical to whimsical with contact brand 7 ease of plastic. Just snip, peel, and press. You can pretty up the shelf. Make a rainbow for yourself. From practical to whimsical with Contact Brand.
And we're back. My next guest is one of the most imaginative young comedians around. He produces and stars in his own TV specials on Showtime. He says he'll appear everywhere eventually. I'm glad he's appearing here tonight. Will you please welcome... Oh, please. Oh, God. Literally. Welcome. Oh, God. You guys don't read the script. Hi, Bob. Would you please help me welcome Gallagher?
Yay!
What do you think? What do you think? You like that guy? Yeah. All right. Yeah, well, I didn't invent this. I got it in Kalamazoo. I knew I wouldn't get a laugh, but they asked me to say it. One person here from Kalamazoo, I hear. So, I didn't invent that. I invented this here, I like to fool around with people when I'm driving on the road, so I made this here, right? So I just shut this in the door of the car, right? And then when sometimes just like to fool around, I like to wear this, I like put it on, and then sometimes, I just put it on, and it looks like you're looking over the back seat, right? Let me show you here. Woo! Yeah, what do you think of this? See? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like to get in a good mood and have a good time, And this isn't so far-fetched. What with the idea of gene splicing, and soon we'll be able to make new kind of people, So if they want eyes in the back of their head, we can have that, I hope women never do that because, when a woman walks by, I like to sneak a peek,
Oh.
Yeah. Right, when you sneak a peek, I'm Gallagher.
Oh no!
I wouldn't mind if they had their front on their back. Then I'd like them to slow dance, right? I'm not explaining these jokes to you people. Right? I'm Gallagher. All right. Well, even hands. People say I only got 2 hands. Well, what would you do with it? A third hand. That is. Where would you put it? Well, maybe you could stick it right on the front, right here, and it can hold your plate at a cocktail party, and you can eat off of it. That'd be cute, right? That's funny. Or you guys could lean on the bathroom wall and use both hands. That'd be cool. I don't use both hands. Well, lots of stuff ain't quite right. Take your nose. You think it's a good idea to put a wet, draining thing like that upside down over your mouth? I mean, I got a nice little blocker here, but what everyone else. So it's unsafe and unsanitary. If the health department saw it, you got 10 days to fix it or move out, huh?
Ba-dum-bum.
I'm Gallagher. But where else would you put your nose, right? Every place out of the way has got kind of stink, you couldn't put it here, you couldn't put it there, you couldn't put it there. Nope, you couldn't. I did it. You could switch it with your belly button, right? and that way your face would look like a bowling ball. I'm Gallagher. But then every time you sneeze, your zipper would whistle. That's right. You know, that wouldn't work too good. Wouldn't it be neat if the parts of your body really were parts and you could mix and match and move around stuff? You know, you wear something out, you just send it in, get a new one, get it chromed. Chromed, okay. All right. Say you dudes are laying in bed on a Saturday morning. Your woman says, "Get your fanny out of bed," and you go, "Here, take it. Leave me alone. In fact, keep it. You could do to lose some weight."
Womp womp.
You know, Americans lose weight. You know how Americans lose weight? They watch sports on TV. Wild World is talking about your hemispheres. All right? That's right. Americans are nuts. We buy weights to get in shape. We put them in the garage with an electric car door. All right. But I say, if we're going to sit there and watch them games all this winter, that they ought to change the rules. Right? I can't believe they're going to play with a whole new season of baseball with them same old, dull, boring rules.
Preach.
Yeah. It just doesn't move. You know, it was invented in 1890 something or other, and it ain't in the 20th century. You know, don't rock out. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
It's caused by this guy, the pitcher. He stands on a mound of dirt. Everybody's looking at him, so he draws it out, you know. He licks, and he's back there, you know, and he's rubbing on this, and he says, "No, you don't want that. I say dig a hole and make a pit, a pitcher's pit, see, and hide him in it, hide him out there, you know. Now this would hold all the runners on base because they'd never know at any moment he could jump out and throw them out." All right. Now this one works. That new rule: you get a hit, you can run to any base you want. All right. See, they know you're going to first. That's how they pick you off. All right. Come straight back at the pitcher. Go, "Ah!" And don't drop the bat. Keep the stick of wood. You know, you need the advantage of the field with the enemy, right? Hockey players, right? Yeah. Not a lot of hockey players here. See, there ain't no hockey people down here. That's how that is. See, baseball don't rock out. Boy, it's because you can't get no scoring done in 3 outs. There ought to be 3 innings and 9 outs.
Nice.
Get something happening. It's almost embarrassing if you get hit with 2 outs, you know? You know, you're going to get left on first base. You're going to run over to first. I'll just stand here. Then I'll be out. Going over here. You know? I say, if you're going to play with these old rules, if you get a hit with 2 outs, it ought to be legal for you to go and sit in the dugout until it's better to be on base. Just do stuff to make it exciting and entertaining. Have a midget for a catcher so we don't have to squat. I'm Gallagher. I don't want you to get the idea that I'm down on minorities because I'm for the minorities in sports. I'm for the white guys.
Oh,
I'm
God.
Gallagher.
Oh, my God.
That's right. 1982 Gallagher. You know what I'm saying? I can fix lots of sports. I think, let me see, basketball. Here we go. The old way was the best. I like it with that pole in the middle, right under the basket, so when those big deals come in for a layup, they they hit that pole again. Pay for them 2 points, you know? I think in football, they ought to have a light on top of the helmet. When you get possession of the ball, the light goes off. Funny, right? Well, now, I think in tennis, you ought to get that net out of the middle, right? It keeps messing up the game. Put it around the court, so you don't have to keep chasing the ball, right? Now, they got horse racing. Now, why do they call it horse racing? Like, horses don't want to race. It's them little dudes on their back. Ought to call them jockey race. If you put horses bare naked in the stalls, ring the bell, open the gate, they would just go, dun da da, eat some grass, love your tail. Just silly, Well, I think I've got to go. Got to go and get me a, wait a minute, guys. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to go and get another tattoo. But first, I want to ask the people something here. I want to ask you, would you buy a magazine? I'm going to try a new venture. I want to make a Playboy for married men. Every month. Same girl. Different attitude, all right. How many people are involved in a relationship here? Yeah.
Woo!
You're involved. How many people are married?
Woo!
All right. You're not involved in a relationship.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
That's right. If you're involved in a relationship and you want to know who's in charge, here's how you do it. When you're laying in bed at night and you notice the light is still on, you get up to turn it off, look back in bed, because that's who's in charge. Now I'm going to go get that tattoo.
Okay.
We'll be right back with Gallagher after we pause for this commercial break.
Gallagher. How did he do it without the props? Oh my God. That was great.
Friday. Jump out of your seat, groove to the beat of an all-new SCTV network, the late-night comedy craze.
NBC Magazine.
I did pot, alcohol,
cocaine, PCP.
Teenage drug abuse. When will it end? A look at a program that might have an answer. Saturday.
Talk about deep sports humor, man. Deep ass sports humor. I know, man.
Kmart. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary with a store full of bargains. Crunchy, 24 ounces of Planters dry roasted peanuts in a reusable decanter. Munchy, Plumpers malted milk balls in a special handy 20th anniversary double carton. Fresh, coffee made and that's coffee 2 to 10 cup drip coffee maker with garden pattern finish. Practical, 10-inch covered saute pan and lid. DuPont Silverstone means no stick cooking. Come on, help us celebrate 20 grand years of saving at Kmart, the saving place.
Oh shit, we're back. Talking with Robert Mitchum and Gallagher. You were naturally very funny. We've been just talking a little bit now during commercial. Do funny things always happen to you?
Well, I think they probably happen to me as much as other people, but I have a use for them and can use to make some money. You know what I'm saying? But
long career ahead of you, by the way, Gallagher.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm Gallagher. But I don't know how to, I don't know how to. I was in a motel the other day, and I couldn't believe this occurred to me. A knock at the door. I say, "Who is it?" And he says, "The locksmith." I said, "Well, come on in, you know."
It's very funny.
I know. I thought it was. When he came in, I said, "That was very funny. Do you know that?"
They just stared at you, didn't they?
He did, but I told him, "I'm Gallagher." All right. And I said, "Then why do you knock?" Then I was at the airport, and I just thought I'd fool around with them. I said, "Listen, I'm going to Chicago today, but I like this bag to go to Denver and this bag to go to Miami." And they said, "I'm sorry, sir, we can't do it." And I said, you did it yesterday. Just to get to them. I like to try and get people back in the same way that they get you, you know? I'm sitting in first class because I wanted a wider chair, you know? And I'm Gallagher. I'm going to run it into the ground. That's what I'm going to do.
You're doing it.
I've got stuff to do. And I'm sitting up there in first class, and this guy behind me puts his foot up here with his sock only. And now I'm in first class. I said, that's first class. What is this guy? You know? And I don't want to turn around and tell him stuff his mother should have told him. So I thought, I'm going to get him back in like kind. You know? So I took off my socks, and I put them over my back of my seat. You know? Can you tell the difference between black socks and blue socks on TV? You know? No? So I know you're real blue. I can't tell I can't tell the difference.
You can see the difference. Oh, I spend my life matching socks. Blue and navy blue, who cares?
I just like to get dark ones, you know, and then you don't have to work at it. That's a real boring thing.
Who does your socks? Your wife?
Who did it?
Who matches your socks?
No one, actually, since I ended up on the Tonight Show with them unmatched, right?
You know the best way?
No.
Is to ask an airline stewardess. They seem to have excellent eyes because, you know, I can never tell.
You'd ask them what color your socks are?
I said, would you come up to my room and match my socks?
Sure, we'll be right back after this word of interest.
Good
Sure,
cutoff.
stewardess.
At the end, he says, "It works."
Yeah.
Does it?
Interest rates, I'd buy this house like that. Well, there are ways to pay less than current rates.
Yes.
That's much less.
Definitely.
We're taking off our jackets, rolling up our sleeves, putting
Robert,
the strength
make
of
him
number one
Robert.
Yes, through alternative financing, we can help you pay less than current interest rates. Much less.
We're America's number one top seller. Century 21.
Completely take over this conversation.
You may have noticed during the program that Robert Mitchum has left us. He got a call from an airline stewardess and needed to match socks. Yeah, that's bad. Anyhow, but we are bringing up a very pretty lady, so he should have stayed. Our next guest is the fine actress in her own right and wonderful comedian. She is starring in Victor Victoria, and soon will be seen on another TV movie called Portrait of a Showgirl, which will be out May 4th. That's a good name. She's delightful and she's charming. I just met her backstage again, and will you guys all please help me welcome Miss Leslie Ann Warren. It shrunk, huh? It shrunk.
It shrunk.
I would sue the hell out of that cleaner. Your legs are so, I never realized.
Yo,
You're such a dramatic actress, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until you did that dance scene in Victor Victoria, your body was fabulous.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Fabulous. And now you're showing it. It's about time.
Well, yeah. Oh, but I did 79 Park Avenue, and I mean,
yes, but that was really low cut. It's very low cut. Right?
Right.
Great combo.
Lot of
right. There was a big
lot of bazoomas. I fucking hate this show.
You gotta say it like Joan Rivers. A lot of bazoombas.
A lot of bazoombas.
There it is.
There you go.
You too, bro. Peace out, man.
Oh, sorry, very little leggy. My bad. It's not like this hasn't been ad-libbed.
Yeah. I was. Do you remember the Tushy shot?
Oh.
I mean, I almost died when I saw that. I mean, I almost died. You know, we did the number, then Blake decided to put the camera right on my bottom.
It's great that your bottom is good, you know, firm, solid, you know.
Why don't women talk like this now?
None of us have solid bottoms.
I don't have an ass.
This is horrible. What the fuck is this?
It's called sexually harassing women women to women thing. Let's go, people.
This
We
is
have
horrible.
a show
This
to
is late
run.
night TV. This is on live television.
Let's get back to my
My
bottom.
grandparents
Oh wait,
watch this.
if you put no, God no. If you put it in my bottom, it would have been like, CinemaScope, but it would have just been
Panavision.
Yeah, did you have fun because the girl that you play in Victor or Victoria is a little floozy tramp, cute, typical.
She's a Tootsie.
A Tootsie.
A Tootsie.
A Tootsie, yeah, There's the gay community in San Francisco.
Why did she look at me?
No.
Because Robert Mitchum wasn't here?
Neither of you could please a woman.
Yeah! Sorry.
Anyway.
Didn't mean to yell.
Anyway, the gay community in San Francisco, oh God, Norma is a bimbo.
Yep.
And they have a bimbo cult up in San Francisco. I mean, a friend of mine called and said they're doing Norma. I mean, they're doing this character, using her voice. It's very flattering.
Do her voice a little bit.
No, I can't. All right, a little.
Yes.
A little. You did it in the movie. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Show the clip.
Oh,
right?
show the clip.
Can we show the clip right now? And then go back to talk about it. Can we? I think this is the clip. Do you want to set it up a little bit?
A little bit. It's after a scene where Jimmy Garner and I are in bed, and he proves to be impotent in the scene.
As most do.
And I'm trying to help him out a bit. Talk to him. Talk to him. And he gets very angry at me, washes my mouth out with soap, and sends me back to Chicago, as one does.
Okay. This is
That
Victor.
sets it up a little, I think.
This is Victor Victoria.
Sounds like a horrible movie.
It is.
Look out!
That's what this guy's impotent and he's being a dick.
No, this is not
Toxic
even
He's very childish.
I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna kill you too! Hey,
Now listen, you have to learn to control yourself.
This whole time she never washes her mouth out once. Just runs around with the soap in her mouth.
Well, I think she's already washed her mouth out. And she's throwing a fit because I don't know if you've ever eaten soap.
I just thought you'd help you relax. Never help me relax. Send her home. Why don't you ever come up with a really good idea? For instance, you send her home.
Thinks he can just push me around. Thinks I'm just gonna hop on the next boat for the States and I'll be back. Well, you've got another thing coming, Mr. Big Shot. Very Martian. Because Mrs. Cassidy's little girl Norma ain't gonna take this one lying down.
You already didn't take it laying down. He's impotent.
Couldn't take it laying down, couldn't take it standing.
You know what you're talking
This
about.
has no-
Not a Bible. Probably was the next level.
Couldn't take it tied to a tree.
Oh, I could. Hell yeah, that sounds like fun.
And don't kid yourself! You ain't seen the last of me
Yeah, now you're known because we've seen you're also in a dealer land as an actress. What makes them pick you for this? Because it's such a change for you.
I know. It was, it was a real surprise to me, really. When I got the script, I didn't understand, and I asked Blake Blake Edwards, the director,
right,
a long time after we were shooting, why? Why me? And he said that he had been a fan of mine for a long time.
I bet he had.
And I said, yeah, but that didn't really explain it.
No.
And he said when I came into the meeting, I had this kind of sense of humor and a twinkle, and he just decided to go with it. One of the things that we talked about in the meeting, interestingly enough, that scene was supposed to be nude, and I shrieked and hollered,
Yeah.
and carried on in that meeting.
Nude?
Probably. I can't remember. And we laughed about it, and we talked about the fact that Julie had just done her first nude scene, you know, and we had both been Cinderellas. So it's like two Cinderellas doing their first nude scenes and helping each other with it, you know? But I don't know. I guess it was just a sense of fun that he picked up on. He does that, though. He has an uncanny sense of picking people to do other kinds of work than they're known for.
Because it opened up so many other things for you. Like, what about Portrait now of a showgirl? Is that the same? Is that comedy? Is it very?
Oh no, it's very serious. And it's all about a girl who's a dancer in New York who goes to Las Vegas and becomes entrenched in the Vegas world and becomes a dancer with showgirls and has a relationship. But it's a very serious, small drama. Totally different.
Isn't it wonderful to be able to switch back and forth?
Yeah, it is.
Your career's on such a high now. What about your social life? Let's get down to the nitty gritty, because for some reason we need to know who you're having sex with.
Let's get into the real, and I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you're divorced, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about that.
8 years divorce.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
And who are you going with?
I'm going with a man who was, well, you know, he's not a known commodity, so it wouldn't matter if I told you his name or not, but he's a terrific man. We've been together for 5 years.
And do you think you all get married? So, you know, because you have a kid, right?
I have.
And you live together with this kid? Fucking stupid.
Fucking yes, we do.
Don't mind me asking. I'm just dying to know. I live vicariously. Yeah, you live together?
We live together, yeah, in sin. No, we do.
Yes!
And I'm afraid to get married again. I'm really afraid. I don't see the reason, you know? I feel as committed to this relationship as I would if I were married. And I know he feels the same way. It's a very different kind of relationship for me. He's 10 years younger than I am.
Oh, I'm dying. Are you serious? That's fabulous.
And you're only 21, right?
Of course.
Oh, we'll talk in a second, okay?
Wait.
Oh, damn it. We have to do a station break. We will be right back.
Look at me. Do you like what you see?
I do.
God.
Good. Because it's not me. It's a recording of me on new Memorex videotape. This remarkable tape has been recorded and re-recorded 100 times, but I bet you still couldn't tell if it was Memorex or me, which really isn't me. It's Memorex. New Memorex videotape. Even after 100 recordings, you'll wonder, is it live or is it Memorex?
No. And you wonder where Inception came from.
Shooting snapshot sure is fun, except for the out-of-focus shots. And the bad flash shots.
We are almost done, guys.
And the missed shots because you forgot to advance the film. Well, now Canon comes to the rescue with the Sure Shot. The Sure Shot. With automatic focus, auto flash, even auto film
I've got
advance.
a Canon. It's got a Sure
Canon
Shot.
quality at popular prices. The Sure Shot. So advanced, of course it's Canon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God. We have to do flash.
Yeah, I know.
The first president.
You see? Oh, it's gone that fast. Let me ask you one quick question. How old is your son now?
13.
13.
Careful.
Huge. 5'6" and gorgeous.
Isn't that... And he gets along with your new friend?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, because this is where we're going to end the interview, because apparently women don't have anything better to say. Yes, because I once dated a younger man, but whenever, you know, we were out together, he would be like, all right, shut your eyes, count to 10, and be like, ready or not, here I come. Yeah, that was horrible.
Pedophilia.
Yeah. Ugh. And it's just, you know, it's the worst. Anyhow, tonight, my guests, tomorrow night, my guests are David Brenner, because we haven't mentioned him enough, Bernadette Peters, and Betty White. Rest your soul. So please stay tuned. And thank you again, Gallagher. Thank you, Leslie Ann. And thank you, Robert Mitchin, who's fucking us stewardess. Yay!
Yay!
Gallagher's over here on Tinder.
Woo!
Yay! Wait, no, I watched this part. We're supposed to mingle.
Don't touch my ass.
Friday, it's cartoons.
Does that say joke book? Oh, I thought it said joke boat for a second. I was like, no. Joke boat? I fucking hate that.
And I guess we'll end the show that way.
This way. Yay. Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you, guys. Now I gotta switch over to here. Oh, I was as prepared as they were.
This is so bad.
Always fun to have the old Tonight playback. Thank you to the whole cast. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, everyone. That is it for us for this evening. Thanks for hanging out. Come back tomorrow. You can see a lot of things at a lot of different times. Tomorrow at noon, it's Middle Class Film Class. At 5, we may or may not have Laser Knives and Funny Feelings. But then 8 o'clock, in person, here in the theater, it's Warm Takes. Come check that out. Let's see. That's it for us. Let's see where we can send the remaining online audience, which is a nice audience. Look at that. That's a good amount of people. I don't know. Is Vlom still doing their thing? If they are, I'm going to send you guys over there. Let me check. Make sure they're going, because the worst thing is rating over after a thing has finished. So I'm going to make sure that Vlom is still going, and then I'll send you guys over there. And I will see you back here tomorrow at noon for Middle Class Film Class. Hold on. Just checking. 1 second. Let's see. Hold. Looks like they're still going. Let's send you over there. Have a good time. See you back here tomorrow.